Minister Mangala Samaraweera says that the OHCHR investigation on Sri Lanka, or OISA report, would be considered by domestic mechanisms established to consider human rights concerns. The minister was speaking at the high-level segment of the 28th session of the UN Human Rights Council, which commenced today in Geneva, Switzerland.
On the first Independence Day ceremony in Sri Lanka since the election, on the 4th of February, the government, departing from previous practice, acknowledged past tragedies that had taken place in the country and emphasized the urgent need for healing and unity. A commitment was made to ensure that never again will the country be allowed to be traumatized by the shedding of blood of her own citizens.
Speaking further, the minister had this to say.
The end of terrorism in May 2009 during the previous administration, though not without cost, was a necessity without which the restoration of human rights could not be achieved. However, with the government at that time choosing to operate with a sense of impunity and triumphalist approach, opportunities for reconciliation and restoration of human rights suffered. The contents of the report of the OHCHR investigation on Sri Lanka too will be taken into account by domestic investigative and judicial mechanisms which we are in the process of setting up. I urge this Council, the High Commissioner, our bilateral partners, international organizations, and also the Sri Lankan diaspora, all who wish our country to succeed, to trust us, have faith in us, support us, and strengthen our hands.
Consider the indispensable role the HRC has played in encouraging leaders to live up to their promises and commitments in countries such as Burma and Sri Lanka, where there are opportunities for real change. The wheels of justice may not turn as rapidly as all of us would wish, but the foundation for establishing justice is being prepared.
In his statement at the opening of the session, UN Human Rights Chief Said Rad Al Hussein made the following remarks.
Some policymakers persuade themselves that their circumstances are exceptional, creating a wholly new reality unforeseen by the law. This logic is abundant around the world today. I arrest arbitrarily and torture because a new type of war justifies it. I spy on my citizens because the fight against terrorism requires it. I don't want new immigrants, so I discriminate against minorities because our communal identity is being threatened now as never before. I kill without any form of due process because if I do not, others will kill me. And so it goes, on and on, as we spiral into aggregating crises.